morning. Hello, 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 hello. Oh. All right, you. You behemoth. Sheet tape. Paper. Oh. Yeah, strawberry time. Okay. So yesterday we added some pages to this mess because we're going to spiral bind it and we have a lot of room and, so we added some pages. So we added this one, and this one. We're on this one. All right, let me get this out of the way. Okay. All right. Ephemera. Actual pages. So let's go ahead and get these trimmed. Oh, Carla! We'll get that cleaned up. These aren't exactly, I don't know why I printed them at the same time, but apparently one's slightly different size than the other. Okay, that out of the way. Get this one cleaned up because that's a mess. Can't just be just the way the printer throws the paper through. All right. So we have that over there. And we have these. And I'm not going to use all of this, but there are a couple on here that I do want to use. These two. I'm not real fond of those. I really want to use this. And we're going to use these. So, let's get this out. It's hard to see this one where the white is and where the beige is. But we're going to try. It's a little easier on this one. Okay, those. This. This one. Oopsie. Oh. Hello, Christine. A little bit more there to come. There we go. And then this part. A little bit more. That's better. Okay. That's that big one we needed. We needed a big journaling card. Okay. There. 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 Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. They are not sending stuff out like they're supposed to. Tell you what, though, if I was a gamer, I bet you my stuff would be perfect. They'd be like, oh, gamer's going live. Let's get that up there. Because those announcements are supposed to go out 30 minutes before we go live. And then when we go live. Doesn't often happen, though. All right. So let's take a look. This one is this page. So what are we going to do over here that kind of mirrors that? Now, if you weren't here last night, I got strawberry washi tape. We have a pack of strawberry stickers. And we have this, which is laser cut. And there's like, it goes to there before it duplicates. So we have a lot of, stuff to choose from. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and just cut that off. And reseal this roll here. So that we don't have to have that away. We have all of this to play with. I don't know how this comes off, or if it comes off, or if it's, 2-ply, or we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. Okay. So we need to fussy cut these. Okay. All right. So what do we want to do here? We could put a pocket at the bottom. Hello, Miss Frances. Or we could I think we're going to put in some writing paper. All right, let's cut this down. Find the center, which is right there. Then we're going to get out our ruler because we're going to do some tearing. Okay. And a little bit at the top. Big set of fingers in the way. Okay. I'm just going to do a little edge on the side over there. This side, we're going to put something else. So I don't really feel the need to do that side. But let's get the ink open. We'll get the ink inked up. Get the paper inked up. And we can move on. Oh. Went to bed last night. I felt wonderful. Woke up this morning. Head congested. Muscle aches. Okay. So we have that. And I'm thinking piece of this. So then let's cut off about 1 1/4. We'll see where we're at. Let's do 1 1/2. So we can do, an edge. Okay. Ink. I'm going to take a little bit off the top. Where's my scissors? How do we just get started? And I've already lost my scissors. There. All right, let's see. That's good. Ink. Okay. So let's put this down. Glue. Glue. Hello, Michelle. That's Temu. I just got those off of Temu. And give me a second. I'll tell you how much they were. Let me see here. Temu. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Well, they have all kinds, and they run about $2 a roll. Let me see if the one that I have is still available. $2.70 for this one. Okay. Well, they buy it from companies like Temu, and then they charge about a 300% markup. Most people do that with business. I don't, because I ain't charging you guys 300 times what I paid for something, or 10 times what I paid for something. It's ridiculous. Like I said, like I bought the oil pastels. When I had the set that I bought for my granddaughter, everybody was like, "Oh, those are really cool. That's a good set," and I was like, "Okay." So I'll buy one, put it in the live sale, but I paid $6.89 for it, or 98 or something, 6.89 I think it was, or 6.87, something stupid like that. And I'm not going to charge, a huge markup on that. I'll sell it for $10, $8, $9, something like that. I'll figure it out. I have to put it through my pricing tool, but it's only a couple of bucks. Most stuff, like stuff from Dollar General and stuff like that, from the Dollar Tree, you guys know I only mark that up $1, and that's just to cover my gas, and because sometimes I don't go to like the one that's closest to me, because the one that's closest to me sucks. But if you look up Dollar Tree in Vegas, there's about 80 of them, and I go to different ones because, to be honest, different ones, even here in Vegas, get different stuff, and there was a rub-on a couple of years, like 2-3 years ago, that everybody was losing their mind over. It was gorgeous. And I went to every Dollar Tree in Vegas to get them and have them in my shop. Well, hey, Jersey. What's up, Gypsy Girl? All right. This needs washi tape. remember who I was talking to, but I was talking to somebody about it. And I said, go ahead, Google it. Go in and put in my zip code in their store locator. And they did. And there was just an obnoxious amount of them. And I can tell you right now, within like 2 miles of my house, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 8 within 2 miles of my house. It's ridiculous. And I look for them whenever I travel. That's one of the places that I stop every time I see one, because I know that each one of them has something different. Go back about 4 years, maybe 5 years, when they first came out with dies. Remember that? When they first came out with the die, cutting dies? Now, they have a very limited supply. They have a couple of border pieces and some hearts, layered hearts, not very large. I think the biggest one is like 2.5 inches across. And what else? They have some leaves. Okay. I could not find them here in Vegas, anywhere. And so I got in the car and I was driving, and we were going someplace. I don't remember where we were heading, but we were heading out. I think it might have been going to Arizona, but I was in Bullhead City, which is like the first little town that you hit when you pull out of Vegas. When you get out of Clark County. It's right across the river from Laughlin. And there's one Dollar Tree there in that town. And I went in there and they had gobs of them. Gobs. Just like 10 of each one. I bought them all. And I brought them home and I put them in my shop and I sold them all because they were not available in a lot of places. So I did the best I could to, make sure that I had them in the shop. All right. So now what are we going to do on the back of this? This is what we did on the front. This is what we did over here. What are we going to do here? Could do that. I don't know though. I don't want to put a pocket on there. Do I want to put a pocket? I don't know. I can never make up my mind. And we'll do this one. Hi, Mari. Right. Let me get the table set up because this is a pain in the butt, pulling the cutter out, putting it back, and putting it out. Let me grab this side table. Oh. I don't need my cart for this, so let me just put the trimmers up here. This will make my life a little easier. There we go. If I'm going to trim, at least I'm not, tearing I can do here, but trimming is a pain in the ass. Okay. Now, this is one of those pages that has a really cool, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just fussy cut that. Get rid of this gingham. So I did a really cool little project last night. I did a video, and I didn't realize it until I was all done. But it's a great project for ugly paper. You know how you have that paper that's just so god-awful ugly that you don't know what to do with it? And you're like, oh man, what am I going to do with this? It's like a third of the pad. Well, I did this project last night, and after I was done with it, I was like, ugly paper special. I'm going to mark it that way too when I put it in the playlist. I am. I'm going to call it the ugly paper special. It's a quilting technique, but it translated over to paper really good. Okay. Now let's ink this. Let's see what we come up with. See, now I did that. Now I don't want to put a pocket on there. I don't want to put a pocket on it because it's cute. Oh, okay. So what are we going to do? Because we don't want to put a pocket on here now. Oh. Let's see. No. All right, washi tape it is. Let's put this sucker down and we'll washi tape the crap out of paper. And then I'll be satisfied. Okay. Paper. Let's see what we got here. Well, let's start by separating them. There's two sets. So let's start by separating the two sets. And then, oh, here's an extra. We'll have an idea of, pretty sure it's just two sets. Maybe it's three and I just didn't realize it. It's three. Okay. So somewhere here is extra ones. One. Yep, there's one. Yep, that's two. Okay. Let's take a look. I'll get an extra set. Well, that's cool. All right. We've already used one, so those. When your fingers are numb, it's very hard to feel individual things. Okay. See? Now I can take those, package them up, put them in the shop for $1. Hi, Miss Candy. All right, let's see. Where is my ephemera at? Way down here. Got it. Oh no, I need to cut more smalls. Don't have any smalls. Okay, we have one small left. So I'm gonna have to print some more smalls because we don't have any more smalls. That sucketh. Ew. Didn't really lose the integrity of that fussy cutting. That's good. All right, washi tape. We need washi tape. Washi tape, washi tape. Okay. Sit, stay. Thank you. Now we'll go back and find places where we can add this strawberry at the beginning, since the strawberry washi tape, since we didn't have it at the beginning, just to combine it in and make it part of, you know? In the meantime, I'll be gluing my fingers to the glue. Okay, this page needs a strawberry shortcake. And we're going to do this one. Now, remember, this is where it's going to get punched. So she's probably going to get punched in the head. I can live with it. What? This needs something. Ink. Ozzy, quit wagging your tail and hitting my chair. I'm over here. Thump, thump, thump.
But I'm happy Daddy's about to go outside again. Means exactly what trick or treat time.
I know.
Count it up.
There we go. See, now that page looks finished. All right, now we have these 2 pages. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get something to drink. Ugh. Ow, ow. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Today's drink du jour, orange soda. Okay. I cleaned out under my desk yesterday, which basically means I pull out all the stuff that Harry deposits down there. Oh, that's so good. Okay. So good. So good. So good. I got you. All right. Let's see. Do I want to use any of this on here? Maybe this little jar. It's kind of cute. Okay. Ooh, bangerang. My head hates me today. Well, let's be honest. My head hates me just about every day of the week. All right. Floating strawberries in the jar. Anything else we might want to use? I don't think so. Wow. There's some stuff on here. I'm telling you guys, there's some gorgeous stuff. These they're just beautiful. Maybe these strawberry cupcakes. Those are cute. They're so cute. And I'm not being overly fussy here on the fussy cutting because if I was, we'd be here all day. I'm just trying to get off as much of the plastic as I can. Okay, get that. We're going to put these right here. I like it. Okay. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. All right, we're going to leave these 2 pages alone because this is raspberry. Back to strawberry. I think we're good here. We're going to put some strawberry washi tape on this one. Why? Because, because we got to incorporate it. Right there. Needs something up there, and I know what it needs. I'm getting it. Nope, that's not it. It's not in there. Hold on. It's in the box. I gotta get the box. Get this out of the way. Whoop. There it is. Oh, whoop. There it is. No, not in here. Other box. Other box. Okay. I know what this needs. Maybe a red one. Maybe red. Red. Yeah, red. Okay. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. I got it. All right. I'm going to turn my hot glue on real quick, and we're going to let that go for a minute, and then we'll put this on. So give me a second. We're going to see if there's anything else we need to do here. There isn't. I'm going to put a pin in this so I remember to come back, because this is brilliant. Okay, little pin. Put a pin in here. There we go. That reminds us to come back. Good over here. Turning the page. I think I'm going to add a little strawberry washi tape on here. Let's see. I'm going to do. I should just leave this open. We all know I have this obsession with washi tape. It's a thing. Okay, we're going to put one there. I'm going to put one over here. That's a short one. This one's going to be a longer one. Ha! I fall all the time because my blood sugar crashes. And I don't care because I'm not hungry, so I don't eat. It's weird. Okay. All right, and then we're going to put a piece here. We're meshing all of the stuff together. Now we have a blank page. Now I have something I want to use here, I think. I just have to see if I can find it. It's here somewhere. Hello. Stuff. I get it. Back in the day when I used to put a box down with all this stuff in it, it was so much easier to find. But I stopped limiting myself with the box. So I want to use this as a tag here because I think that it plays nicely. So we need a pocket and some paper. So let's do, what did we do recently? We did regular paper, that paper, green, we did a piece of that green. Let's do the pink. Woohoo, we're going to keep that. And down here, keeping that. Nice, crazy crooked cut there. I like it. Okay, glue. Nope, ink. You guys almost let me skip the ink. Oh, I'm always an ogre. I'm only really nice to like 5 people. Everybody else I have high expectations for, and they usually let me down. And I'm talking about the people in Vegas. So I'm looking at another consignment next week. To see if it's a good fit. With the big consignment that I have right now, though, it's going to be pushing consignments out because I've got 2 consignments now. I've got Janie's consignment, the big one that I'm picking up on Sunday. And
Picking it up on Monday.
no, Sunday.
Oh.
And then, I'll have another one. There's another one that's coming out. So, and I think the big one is probably going to be at least 2 sales, maybe 3. But that's here. I sell on a bunch of different platforms, and I just found a new platform yesterday that I'm looking into. So, good gravy, Let me look at something here because I think I might want to do something. I never know what I want to do. I got to look. Yeah, I do. Let me grab something here. I am forever putting stuff away just to rip it all back out, Okay, here we go. Okay, well, I don't have any. So, we'll have to try to do this. Okay. It's okay, we can do it. Thought I had more, but I don't. So, let me get my scissors. That's because I'm special. Special ed. All right, get that out of the way. Let me get this other piece cut off here, and then we can use this. It's going to be perfect. Okay. All right. Where's that tongue depressor? Let's put this flat. Haha. You ever ever just grab something and it sends a shock up your hand? Holy crap. All right, let's see how good we're at. Nope, we're not even close. Yeah, we screwed that up. That's okay. We'll cover it with a sticker. Okay. Right? So we'll just cover this with a sticker because we screwed it up. What sticker shall we put there? Where's that damn tape of mine? Too big. Too yucky. No. Let's see. Ooh, I got one. Perfect. It's perfect. Okay, it's not perfect, but you know, it's the right size. Okay, we're gonna take this off. Okay. Put that right there. See? Now no more boo-boo. We covered it. And then we're going to make a little pocket. This is going to go in. Or maybe I'll just clip it at the top. Maybe we'll make a paper clip and put this in. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so confused. See, now I think it's too big for the page. Oh. All right, let's try one of these. Let me get one of these cut out. Ooh. Why does this always have to be so difficult? Oh, because you want it to work. Okay. Let's see if. Yes, it will. We're going to do it on the beige. Okay. So this we're going to put in here. I just don't know how I'm going to put it on yet. What shall we do? What shall we do? I have no ideas. What shall we do? Da 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 da, do da do do da. Yeah, I'm thinking something clipped, but I don't know what I want to put on there. Let me see what I got over here. I wonder. I'm going to just put, a couple of journaling cards in here, I think. Let's add some stuff there. This one, I think. Oops. So this is out of my make-aheads stash. And I'm just trimming this as much as I can. There we go. And then I'm going to put this on here. And whoop, this one with little strawberry shortcake going to the mailbox. Let me put the lid back on this before it dries up. I hate it when it dries up and I have to cut it off of there. It's gross. Okay, that. And the little strawberry shortcake going to the mailbox envelope. And then we need something here. Need something. Too big. Way too big. Okay, so I'm going to ink this. And yeah, no, see, now that's silly. So we're going to do it this way. Just put this up. Okay. We'll do a little more on that later. Need a paper clip. Let's see. A substantial paper clip, that's for sure. None of the little ones. We need a nice size one. Okay. All right. And then we can add more cards to that. We can still decorate the back, and that's where we're going to bring this in, and I'm going to figure out how to get it on here. I'm going to probably back it and then put something here and then add some decoration to the page. I like that. Okay, so this is where we're at. We have to go back because we left one thing undone, and that is this page right here. Let me put the pen away. So I said this needed something right here, and then I figured out what it was. Let me just get a glob of glue on there. Right? Yuki, right? It's perfect, right? Okay. All right, so we're moving along. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got like 10 pages left to do. And then we can bind this, okay? So let me shoot myself with the rubber band in the beauty. All right, so I need to make some more of the little cuts, which I'll do. And I need to back journal cards and stuff, which I'll get done while we're not live, because, you know, that's like sitting here watching glue dry, guys. It's bowing. Although I like to think I'm never boring. I know I am. I'm a realist. All right, so I'm going to take these, put them back in here so that we have them for next time. All right. I also have to go back and incorporate this, and my God, I have so much stuff to do. How did this simple little one-day journal turn into this mess? Well, okay, let's just do it. It is the curse of the Edith Holden. That's what it is. It's the curse of the Edith Holden. So, it's getting there. Of course, it's gotten so big, I can't put it in the book anymore. In here. It's too big. All right, so we're going to put this in here because we may use that again. That was a good plan. Okay. Yeah. All of this all goes in here. All in the bag. All in the bag. What movie is that from? Oh, from Poltergeist. All to the light. All to the light. I'm going to cut this apart because it otherwise does not want to fit. There we go. There we go. Whoop. Piece. Is that everything? I think that's all of it. This. All of these. Okay. Good God in heaven. You know I love you. All right. Work on getting ephemera and stuff done later on that because it's a mess. Now, I'm going to turn this glue gun off. And done. Okay. I have paper over here that I haven't put away. That's okay. 2 trimmers I have to put away. This one. Boy. And the really heavy one. It is. It's the heaviest trimmer I have. Because it's just solid metal plate. Okay. Sorry, Christine. Bye, Miss Francis. All right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got the new year. We are 3 days in. Can you believe it? We're going to be doing the craft with me tonight. And for that one, oh, it's over here. I'll get it. You're going to want to go to Which Craft Do You Do? And you're going to be getting Tall Identification Card Set 2 and Identification Card Set 1. Okay? And if you have it, go ahead and print it on cardstock, at least, you know, the base pieces. The rest of it you can print on regular paper, but the big base pieces, put those on cardstock because It'll just make it more adorable. Also, if you want to go, there's a Facebook group called Made by Dell, and he has some free digitals as well. And there's a couple of really cute ones there. And he also has some that he's, of course, he has an Etsy shop. But some cute stuff in there as well. So go check that out. So we're going to be doing that tonight. And then next week, I think, don't quote me, but I think next week we're actually going to be doing a ow, my head. Graphics Fairy. I knew I'd come up with it. I think it's a Graphics Fairy project. Either that or it's a Rach and Bella or something like that. And then Saturday we have mixed media. Sunday is the sale. We're going to do the game in the morning, and then we're going to have the sale in the afternoon because the 7th falls on a Tuesday. I don't want to move it to the following Saturday like I would normally do because that is Defy's Day, and I don't step on toes if I can avoid it. You know what I mean? Monday, I have a beginner's project. It's a one-sheet wonder. And then Thursday, we have a bonus video. Usually, if I have a beginner's project, I try to do 2 videos that week so that you're not bored going, I can show you a preview of the video that I filmed yesterday. Let's see. Okay. So this is the video I filmed yesterday. You guys are going to love it. And that's going to get posted, I think. I think it's the first video, the first or second video in April. So we're out there. Happy New Year, Tina. So let's see. So craft with me tonight. Both of the projects are, you get them off of whichcraftdoyoudo.com. Arlene has the link in there. And the ones that you're looking for is tall identification 2 and identification card 1. Okay. Yeah, this Sunday is going to be the regular sale on the 5th instead of on the 7th. I'm just going to push it forward a couple of days. So, I know. And I'm supposed to pick up so it'll be Sunday. Remember, actually, there's no game Sunday morning because I have to go pick up that commission, that consignment. So no game this Sunday. Okay. Because we're going to get up and be out to go pick this up, to pick up the commission. So then we'll have the sale Sunday afternoon. Hopefully it won't take long. I got a lot of bodies going with me. So we're going to load, bring it back here. It's going to get stacked right outside my corner here. And then I'm going to go through all of it next week and the week after and hopefully get it all together. And then we have Janie's. I got to get Janie's, her commission sale, her consignment sale has to get put on here as well. So we're going to have our regular sale on Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon, and because I'm going to be picking up that consignment Sunday morning. Okay. Wow. Just a very busy week. But that's it. That's all I got, guys. Don't forget to go and look at the community tab. It tells you everything that I've got going on. There's also a list available over on the Facebook group if you'd like to get over there. Let's see. And we post more stuff on the Facebook group. So if you want to join that, that would be fantastic. Also, don't forget to check out my Ko-Fi. There's some digitals over there that are free. And maybe swing by my Patreon. I do have some new digitals on the Patreon. I just posted those the other day. So go check those out. A couple of hours of searching through the Library of Congress to get images that are duty-free, commission-free. By the way, did you know that Popeye and I think it's Little Abner have just come out of copyright? They're free game now. I'm sure it's not all of it, just certain parts of it. But that's it. That's all I got until I see you again. Stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye-bye.